Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early. It's 7 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. As you can tell, I just walked in the door. I'm still sweaty here. I just walked in the door every day. 7 days a week, I go for like a 3.5 mile walk around town, and then I go for a 10-mile bike ride. And I've been hesitant to talk about this, but this morning, this has happened repeatedly, what I'm about to tell you guys. And I've been hesitant to talk about it because the way I look at it, I think I'll come across as arrogant or conceited or something. But this morning it was so over the top ridiculous that I actually started laughing as I was walking down the sidewalk. And I got to talk about this. I'll try to give these people the benefit of the doubt, but let me tell you this, okay? It's people in trucks, big lift high trucks, usually diesels, just nailing the gas and blowing smoke. I've talked about this before called rolling coal, I guess. It's actually got a name. These people do it so often. And it happened this morning, and it was just so over the top ridiculous. I swear to God, I actually started laughing. And I'm hesitant to talk about this. It's happened before to me on my bike, and I've seen, on conservative pages and stuff, I've seen conservatives, far right, talk about this. They don't like bikes. I don't know. They don't, because they think it's green. They don't like exercising. I don't know. And I've talked about this before, about trucks going by me, and they happen. This on the bike happens, at least twice. I say at least twice a week, where a truck will go by me. I'll hear the diesel coming, and then as they go by, they just floor it, and they're attempting to blow smoke all over what they assume is a liberal on a bike. The guy, climate change guy. Swear to God, this happens at least twice a week. But when it happens when I'm walking, I have another view of this, and I've been hesitant to talk about it because I think if I saw somebody else say what I'm about to say, I might think they're arrogant, but I don't see any other option. When I was younger, I had a Formula Firebird, and I remember nailing the gas when I went by women sometimes or by my buddies, doing a rolling hole shot where you're doing like 20 miles an hour, and then you nail the gas and the tires break loose as you're actually moving down the road. A display of horsepower, and I used to do that. But, it's usually around my friends or girls I knew, high school, that kind of thing. But this happened when I'm walking, and it happened this morning. I've seen trucks do this before, like I've seen other guys out exercising. I don't think I've ever seen them do it to a woman. But this happens to me. They go by, like I'll see a truck coming or coming behind me, and I'll hear the diesel. And like this morning, the truck was about 50 feet away from me, a big white diesel pickup truck. And there's no other cars, no other trucks behind them or in front of them, no other traffic. It was 6:30 in the morning. Nobody around, nobody walking. It was on a regular stretch of roadway. And he just nails it, and there's buildings, so it just reverberates, and it's just wicked loud, blowing smoke. I'm nowhere near, I'm actually walking through a parking lot, so I'm about 30, 40 feet away from the road, so there's no chance of him blowing smoke on me or anything. So that's not what this was about. And he just floors it, so it's incredibly loud. And then he goes by, and I hear it, and then he lets off about 100 feet after he goes by me. And I just start laughing. I'm going to try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I got, after this morning, I have to be honest on what I view this as. I don't see any other option. It could be a coincidence. Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. This could just happen repeatedly as a coincidence. Okay, so there's that one possibility. It has nothing to do with me. Everything doesn't revolve around me. Maybe it's just pure coincidence that this keeps happening. Number two. Another, giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's a bro thing, maybe he's younger and he thinks I'll appreciate the horsepower, so he's like, yeah, man, maybe, not that he goes like this or anything, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a bro, hey bro, look at my engine kind of, maybe it's that. Giving him the benefit of the doubt. What I really believe, and I'm hesitant to say because I know how it comes across, but I honestly believe it's a person that's insecure, and I work out. I made sure I wore. This is exactly what I was wearing when I went out this morning, and I honestly believe that it's a complex where, you know, he nails the gas to say, yeah, look at me. You know, that's the only thing I could think of. That it's some kind of inferiority complex, you know, where he sees somebody that's fit and, you know, that he might be actually intimidated by. There, I said it. And, you know, so as he's going by, he floors the, you know, yeah, you know, he's a tough guy. Look, he's got a lot of horsepower. He's got a lot of testosterone, you know, just because, you know, I don't know. Maybe the guy's fit. Maybe he's on his way for his third McDonald's breakfast this morning. I don't know. I don't know what he looks like. It could be a she, for all I know. But I really think, this is my true opinion, I just, you know, I can't help but think this is somebody that is insecure in their masculinity and sees me as a threat, or other men, not just me. The world does not revolve around me, but this has happened way too many times, way too often and consistently to be a coincidence. And the weird thing is the trucks, it's usually the big trucks that are diesel. You know, I'm not trying to paint all the people that drive these as this kind of person, but when it does happen, it usually is a big diesel high truck. And from what I've seen, the trucks do it in front of guys, you know, and it could be like a bro thing, but I think it's an intimidation thing. I think they're intimidated by other men. The muscle cars, when muscle cars do this, or nowadays it's the little Fast and Furious cars with, you know, the Toyotas and all that, because they don't have muscle cars back like when I was a kid. They do it in front of women. I noticed the muscle cars do it more in front of women, which I can understand. You know, I used to kind of do it myself. And you get it a lot of times. If I remember right, this was 30, 40 years ago. You know, you get a smile from the girls, or sometimes they would just ignore you. But so, what is it? You know, I was hesitant to talk about this because I know, you know, how it sounds. It sounds like I'm full of myself and the world revolves around me, but it's happened way too many times. And this morning was just so over the top ridiculous, where it was just him and just me and nobody else around. And it was just 50 feet, started 50 feet away from me and ended about 100 feet past me. So, you know, what's it all about? Is it a bro thing? You know, does he think we're it's a bro moment where he wants me to appreciate his horsepower, you know, giving him the benefit of the doubt, or is he insecure? Let me know what you think. Have a good Monday.